everybody, Joe here.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And this is Candid at the Movies. This time we'll be talking about the movie Super Mario Brothers. We both saw it separately. She saw it with her niece because I had to work. And I eventually ended up going to see it on Friday with a bunch of kids surrounding me. But it was great. I think it was great. Anyway, what did you think?
I loved it.
You
it
loved
was great.
Yeah, it was super nostalgic, and I don't care what anybody thinks. I mean, the plot was super thin, but I mean, it's
a kids
Mario
movie.
Brothers.
Like, what were you expecting? The moral of the story is eat your veggies.
Yeah. And as someone who does not like mushrooms, what did you think about that?
We would have just died because I wouldn't have ate the mushroom. I hate mushrooms. I have tried, don't like them.
This actually stars Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black. The list goes on and on and on. It's super star-studded. But I wanted to give you those names because those are the folks who are, I guess, kind of more
main character.
Yeah, main characters. So, yeah, as far as the CGI goes, the computer...
It felt like there were certain scenes that it felt like I just needed the controller to play the game. Particularly, there's a Donkey Kong scene, and when I say that there are waves of nostalgia that just happened, I had a super wave of nostalgia because I died a bunch of times on that level.
Yeah. Super Mario Brothers 2.
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Mario Kart.
Rainbow Road.
Super Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
Odyssey, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of them were in there, and if you play any of those games, I'm sure it would take you back. And I haven't played every single Mario Brothers game, but I have played a lot of them. And I played a lot of Donkey Kong games. As a gamer, this made my heart happy. And I have to turn off my subjectiveness when it comes down to that, when it comes down to like reviewing this movie. But I just want to let y'all know that whether or not this gets a great grade or a negative grade or a positive grade, I can just tell you that I love this movie, and it might be one that sits in my collection in Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I did not watch this for the plot. So I went to go see it with my niece. We saw it because it was her spring break, and it was about 20 folks in there, and she was one of 2 kids. Everyone else was an adult, so it's a great movie that is more directed for the kids, but again, it's full of nostalgia for those who played the games growing up. They even had a nod to the 1993 movie in the first couple of minutes and credits and things like that. It's a good time. It's a good time. I had a good time watching it.
The 1993 movie is a classic.
It's terrible, but it's classic.
The guys and I were talking about how sometimes bad movies can be so good that you just keep going back to them. I would have to put that one on like a bad good movie. It was like sexy with a little bit of ugly. That was a really it was terrible, but it was lovely, and I loved it. And it brings me back to a young age of
a time of paying no bills.
And
adulting is ghetto.
Highly do not recommend. But we're not here to talk about adulting. We're here to escape from that.
Yes.
So Dee, what would be your score?
I would give it a B, B plus. I'll give it a B plus. Again, the plot is very the plot is very thin, if there at all. But you're not really there for the plot. You're there for the graphics and to have that wave of nostalgia of wash over you and remember how it was. You getting ready and booting up the gaming system and getting ready to put in hours of time playing the games. B plus.
I am here personally for the pot, and I would have to give this a B minus. Again, the pot was very thin, and it was a lot of pots being broken, actually. So that actually kind of works for this. I know it was a Freudian slip, but it actually kind of works for this review. So let us know down in the comments whether or not you saw this movie, and if you enjoyed it, let us know. Give us a thumbs up. Yeah, click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. Dee, where can they find you?
I'm on Instagram at I am D Stafford.
I am D Stafford. That is she. Y'all have a fantastic day.
Bye.
Peace.